Sister Wives Janelles New NC digs, house plans pulled from history. And Janelle buys NC farmland, Coyote Pass dream on East Coast. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my 2S Gossip channel. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown purchased 156 acres of farmland in NC, but nothing is said about the dwelling she plans to live in. The TLC celebrity reportedly owns the land, but no house was mentioned. So fans wonder what kind of home. Janelle plans for a new place to hang her hat. That said, the choice this mom of 6 makes might surprise you. Sister Wives Janelle Brown builds. Janelle Brown marches to the beat of a different drummer when it comes to a place she's willing to call home. So far, the fans know that the mom of 6 purchased 156 acres of land listed as agricultural. But no house is mentioned. Over the years, Sister Wives fans witnessed how much Janelle loves gardening, but it looks like she amps up this hobby into something bigger. With that much land, she will likely reap more than several giant pickling cucumbers, like the ones she just turned into several quarts of dill relish this week. When she was still married to Kody Brown and very much invested in building a home on Coyote Pass, she made plans for greenhouses on her property. That's so she could grow on a bigger scale than her traditional backyard garden. But that all crumbled with the implosion of their sister Wives' polygamous marriage. Janelle turns her green thumb into green business. Janelle's purchase of agricultural land sounds like she may continue her plan to grow and harvest fruits and veggies on a bigger scale. So, this may be the new chapter of Janelle Brown's life. Maybe she plans to turn her talent for growing into a business. But this is still speculation. She kept her land purchase under wraps since buying the land back in March. Her new property is only about 30 minutes from her daughter and son-in-law's home in NC. Madison Brown Brush and Celeb Brush moved there a few years back and still live there today with their kids. Then this week, Mykelti Brown Paedon, who is Christine Brown's daughter, also moved with her husband and kids to that state. They are just a couple of hours away from Maddie. So, Janelle will have family around her at her new place. But what is her new home going to look like? Sister Wives house on wheels. Janelle paid $289,000 for the property. So fans assume for that price, she probably purchased land only. They suggest she likely has the land and will need to build a house. Janelle Brown proved a few times before that when it comes to a house, this lady knows how to think outside the box. So, Janelle's dreams about what her home would look like varied greatly. One of those dreams was to live in an RV. But this is nothing compared to another place where she once hung her hat. But back to the RV. Sister Wives fans watched her nestle into her RV home in one of the latest seasons. She spent a summer in the RV on Coyote Pass land. But the winter chill set in. So, her next landing place was a small apartment in the city part of Flagstaff. This Sister Wives mom lived in her home on wheels with her only child still at home, Savanah Brown. Janelle had plans to do another summer in the RV, but Savanah was not as enthusiastic about it as her mom. So the RV remained in storage. Sister Wives Janelle's history of different dwellings. RV living is not the most surprising place Janelle Brown called home. Decades ago, as a young divorced woman without children, Janelle Brown constructed a rather rustic place to live alone and away from the bustling crowds. To do this, she used a plot of land on Kody Brown's father's ranch. So, this was a chapter in Janelle Brown's life where she erected a teepee to live in. At the time, she was fascinated with the history of Native Americans and how they lived among the sometimes brutal elements of nature. This wasn't anything like a playhouse for kids. No, she built something as close to a Native American teepee with the materials available to her. The photo below shows the construction of that teepee. This was before she married or even courted Kody. But he's the guy at the top, tying her teepee together. Her mother had just married his father, so at the time, they were step-siblings. Back then, this future Sister Wives celeb planned to have all the comforts of home in that teepee. Her goal was to live quite comfortably there, on her own. But that lasted only a couple of hours, as the first night was colder than she expected. Instead of toughing it out, she dashed into Kody's dad's warm house, where her mother lived with her new husband, Kody's father. Janelle's vast array of housing. So far, Janelle lived in a teepee, an RV, a cramped apartment, a luxury home, and a few different dwellings in between these places. That said, Sister Wives fans wonder what type of home she will pick next. So, will she repeat something from her vast housing history and build a teepee or roll an RV onto her new land? Maybe fans will get a hint of Janelle Brown's future housing plans when TLC rolls out Sister Wives Season 19 next month. Sister Wives star Kody Brown has another interesting world to explore, and it exists among the background scenes of his TLC series. Sometimes that world harbors some embarrassing stuff if you only keep your eye out. These odd things, usually fleetingly seen in the background, become captured on film. Then they often make for interesting fan discussions when screenshots show up online. Some of this stuff is rather humiliating. And over the years, quite a few things popped up. Sister Wives. Stuff covered and turned in Kody Brown's homes. Next time you watch Kody Brown mulling around his house, dart your eyes to the background. You might notice that the jars and boxes of products all face away from the camera. That's because, before the Sister Wives cameras film, they make sure the brand names of all the products are hidden from the camera. You might even notice a picture on the wall with something draped over it, so you, as the viewer, don't see it. But fans noticed something strange hanging off the mirror behind them. It was a blonde clump of hair. So, the debate over the fake hair belonging to Kody or Janelle heated up online. Sister Wives fans found this rather creepy. It was also obvious to the viewers that no one took great pains to straighten up the bedroom before the cameras came in. Sister Wives, just a mess. Housework had to be overwhelming for the Sister Wives moms with a dozen young kids underfoot. From what the TLC cameras captured, it looks like it piled up at times. Don't forget, Kody Brown bragged about all 4 of their homes being his homes, so he could have chipped in to help. But from what his ex-wives say today, Kody wasn't much help in the housekeeping department. Fleeting scenes of Christine Brown's house offer the impression she may find herself overwhelmed with housework. But when you get a glimpse of what's inside those cabinets or stacked up in the garage, via screenshots above, then things looked worse. Some of the products, name brands were visible in these screenshots. But not all are from a Sister Wives episode. Some come from social media. Most recent screenshots of Kody and Robyn Brown's house. While Christine and Janelle's homes had a few messy presentations through the seasons, fans suggest Kody and Robyn Brown's home is beyond messy today. In the last 2 seasons, Robyn Brown and Kody Brown seemed to keep the Sister Wives cameras outside. When the spouses got together at Kody and Robyn's place, they sat outside as the Sister Wives cameras filmed. But then around Christmas, the TLC cameras filmed inside the house where Robyn and Kody live with their 5 kids. Once fans got an eyeful, they suggested this is why the cameras were kept out. All the products strewn across the countertops seemed turned so you don't see the brands. This is the usual setup for filming. But that is not what dropped jaws among the Sister Wives fans. The house being in such disarray was shocking to the viewers. But these scenes inside Robyn's were like a treasure trove for those who find entertainment in the background of the Sister Wives scenes. And it conjured up multiple reprimands for Kody and his wife, who now have a monogamous marriage. Once fans noticed the medicine bottles within the reach of their young children, the floodgates opened. Other embarrassing finds in the background of scenes. Several years ago, Christine and Kody were conversing in the kitchen. The Sister Wives camera panned just enough to capture a calendar on the wall. A close-up of that calendar seemed to suggest it was Kody's rotation schedule between wives. One of the more famous finds happened in an early season. The wives were touring their bedrooms during an interview. They told the person interviewing them that they don't enter each other's bedrooms. The Sister Wives women agreed that they consider their bedroom their sacred place with Kody. So, when they got to Robyn's bedroom, it looked like Kody forgot to throw something away. All the wives became embarrassed by a condom wrapper left on Robyn's nightstand. Before the family imploded, allegiance to the Brown family name was displayed in all the Sister Wives' latest homes. Viewers spotted letters spelling out BROWN on the wall in one house. Then in the other homes, plaques and documents indicating their pride to be the wife of Kody Brown proudly hung on the wall. But likely, those don't hang on the walls of their homes anymore. So, these few incidents of stuff spotted in the background came from sister wives scenes through the years. With season 19 about to roll out next month, there's always a chance that more things not meant to be seen by viewers will pop up on the TLC screen. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown is putting down roots far from the life she once knew as the second wife of a man with 4 wives on the popular TLC series. It looks like Janelle will exercise her green thumb after buying 156 acres of land used for agriculture in Chocowinity, North Carolina. Sister Wives, Janelle Brown, managed a few months under wraps. This isn't a new purchase for Janelle Brown. Documents show that Janelle purchased this parcel of real estate back on March 28. So, she managed to keep it below the radar of the Sister Wives fans for quite some time. Tony Paedon, Christine Brown's son-in-law, slipped during a live chat with fans last week. He and his wife, Mykelti Brown Paedon, and their 3 children, moved to North Carolina this week. So with the camera filming, Tony said he was happy to learn they would be near Janelle Brown. But at the time, Mykelti reprimanded him, reminding him he was not supposed to say that. Janelle's daughter, Meri Brown, her husband, and her kids have called NC home for a few years. The land purchased by this sister wives mom of 6 is about 30 minutes away from Maddie's home. Janelle's green thumb drove her to this location. Janelle Brown is big on growing vegetables and flowers. This sister wives celeb planned to expand her gardening when Coyote Pass was still on the table. She had plans for a greenhouse so she could garden year-round. Usually from this time of year, into September, the fruits of her labor show up on her social media sites. One of her latest posts shows 6 quarts of dill relish she made from 8 pounds of her homegrown pickling cucumbers. Again, a huge part of her past plans for living on the now defunct Coyote Pass homes was growing fruits and produce. Sister Wives, who needs Coyote Pass? Nothing has been said about Janelle's plans for her 156 acres of agricultural land. But, you can bet that growing fresh fruits, vegetables, and flowers is part of her plan. The latest report puts Maddie only 30 minutes away, with Mykelti and Tony living about 2 hours away from Maddie. So, Christine's and Janelle's daughters will have Janelle semi-close if she plans to live on the land she purchased. Who knows, maybe that dream of family building homes close to each other as they planned for Coyote Pass has now shifted to the East Coast. It seems safe to say the other spouses from the now defunct polygamous marriage would probably not be included. But who knows, maybe her close buddy Christine Brown and her new husband could build a small vacation home there. And maybe more of the second generation, the sister wives' kids, may want to build there. Or, Janelle Brown is starting a new chapter of her life that includes farming with lots of open space for when the kids and grandkids come to visit. Since Janelle Brown purchased the land months ago, fans might hear about it on season 19 of the TLC show when it rolls out next month. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.